I don't know. Why you...
My friend, move your leg with your hand up. Something nearly
broke up that friendship.
Something nearly broke. So basically, guys, as you know, we love music, right? We have some wine. Basically, we start dancing. If we not rumba, I say, look, wait.
No, you asked me. What's your favorite Congolese song?
Yes.
And I told you it was Effervescent, but you know that Fali and Kofi.
Fali
oh
and
my God, the way I love that song is mad.
Okay, carry on.
So, you got a problem with how I love that song?
No, I love that song too.
Okay.
But you're saying it way like that's just your song. That's my song too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I told you that song.
No, you did not.
I showed you that song. Played it. It's
sometimes
like,
you dance together.
Yeah, it's like, I play it, like dance with me. I was like, okay. So we started to dance, and by the end of the song, my friend here had a pleasant surprise for me.
Told them.
No, you say it.
I had erection.
You had an erection.
So, Ninu.
So. Yo, Zambund.
Bon. Mes amis, mes
vieux. So sad today. Ah, you shy,
I woke up with a headache
baby. Oh, you didn't tell me I had a headache this morning.
I told you now.
That's not good.
Okay.
You tell me the moment you wake up, baby, I have a headache.
You didn't ask me I was. Yeah, reflect that. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to our channel.
Welcome back to Jax and Nina.
If you're new, my name is Sir Jax, Mr. Jax, or Jackson.
Jax. That's his name.
What's your name?
My name is Nina, and that's all you get.
That's what you get?
That's all you get.
That's what you get, baby? That's what you give them people?
That's what I'm giving you guys.
So, guys, today we're going to discuss how myself and Nina met.
How we met.
I don't know what I'm doing. So guys, I hope you're having a good day. I hope you had a good weekend. As you know, and good Sunday so far, cause
it's Sunday today.
Yeah, today's Sunday. So
cool. So today, like Jack said, we're going to talk about how we met. So if you want to know more about how we met, when we met, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
I don't know what I'm doing it.
I don't know. I for you, but to do dabs and you know what I mean. Dab it on. Let's dab.
Do people still dab anymore?
I don't know. But I think we just old school like that. You know what I mean? We just keeping the gangs in the old school, the lavish life.
I learned how to dab when people stop dabbing.
Anyways.
Yeah.
How are you today?
Great.
Are you ready to expose ourselves?
How are you, first of all?
I woke up with a headache. Because
is it still there?
Do you know what I done?
What did you do?
I ended up watching this series.
Yes, you stayed up really late last night. Watson was asleep. You were watching your films, and it was a horror film or thriller, whatever.
There was some horror sounds.
Yeah, there was some terrifying sounds there that he was listening to. The sounds in the film. And I was asleep, and those sounds were playing in my head, and I was having nightmares.
Anyway, that's not why we're here today. If you're a complaint, please send it to my email. I'll speak to the HR manager.
I'll send a complaint to his manager, which is me, because I manage his life.
That's true. She manages my life, man. My life is like, I need her to be like,
yeah, I'm gonna keep him in check.
So Nina, how did we meet? I believe, I know we met 2019.
Hold on. Yes, we did.
So a month, December. I can't forget that December, but
what day?
What day? 24, my friend. My friends, 24.
Yes, we met officially on the 24th of December 2019.
Yep.
And what did we meet for?
We actually met for a project.
Yeah.
But
can we actually? Yeah. Do you wanna say how we got to that? For the project?
So basically, as I was on my way to a shoot or a meeting, I can't recall, one of those two things. I received a call from your ex-business partner that you guys had a shoot. I mean, you guys had an upcoming short film you wanted to shoot.
A screenplay.
Basically screenplay at the time. So you needed a cinematographer.
Cinematographer.
Yes.
that word.
I do that, but I can't even say it. Raw.
Say it.
Cinematographer. So they need a DOP, they need an editor, they need a DOP's director of photographer. So they needed someone like that. In my caliber. But Nina had doubts about moi.
So basically, I'll tell my side, okay?
Better story, girl.
So so my business partner at the time, we had a screenplay, we had the actors, we had the film set, we needed a cinematographer, as he said. And she kept suggesting Jax, and I was like, nope. One, he's Congolese. Two, he makes music videos. We are looking for
let's
filmmaker.
Let's start with it's Congolese first. But why did you express that first? Why was that a concern?
I didn't want to work with a Congolese person because I have had bad experiences.
So she had
Congolese creatives before.
She had bad experiences, which is, you cannot knock that down. Which is, some of it is true, because in our community, people are actually, they can lay you down.
Yeah.
Or bad time management. I'm not one of those. So,
I didn't know
which
that.
is not fair on those people out there. People like you, or the person you were at that time, are the reason why Congolese people are not getting the jobs they deserve.
That's also people like those people before that don't do the jobs properly are the reason why people like Jax lose on opportunities, because they leave a bad taste in your mouth. But anyway,
Bad taste in my mouth. I feel like, when you said, I felt something like, when you eat something.
Shut up. Okay. Can we just go
We'll talk about this later.
Wait. Okay, now let's talk about it right now. What exactly are you talking about?
I'm joking. Yeah, carry on. The other part was,
yes. So I didn't want to work with Jackson because I was thinking he's a music video producer and director, and we were looking for a film producer, film director. Why do I keep saying producer?
Little as she knew, I'd done 2 short films, but never released, because I did not like the quality that we produced. Or I wanted to do more dubbing and more vocal, and the people I done we filmed with, there was not available. So I thought, I am not going to release a show that I don't believe, the visual's good.
It doesn't portray your full potential.
Yeah, the visual's great, but I wanted to do dubbing. Like, if they're not dubbing, when you film something, the voiceover, like on top of the voice you filmed it for, so you have that good quality. And the time they did not have, and they wanted more money, and that time we already spent so much. So yeah. Please carry on.
Well, I didn't know at the time that you had already done the film. So all I saw, I went on his website, and all I saw was music videos and promotions. I was like, it's good, his music videos are good, but we're looking for a filmmaker.
I'm great, by the way, not good, mate.
Yeah,
the quality is great.
His quality is really good. I was like, we're looking for a filmmaker, so I don't want to work with him. First time she mentioned him, I kind of pushed it aside. Second time she mentioned it, I pushed it aside. Third time she went to him directly. She contacted him and called you.
Yeah.
So that's where you pick up again, because you were going to.
So, but that month was a busy month, because family celebration month. Christmas time. And then I had a lot of project at that time.
Yeah.
So basically, she called did she call me at the beginning of the month, or?
I don't think so. I think, no, it was actually the same day. The same day she called you, because she sent me your number. Yeah. And I called you immediately afterwards, because she's like, I just spoke to Jax. I gave him your number, and then this is his number. You call him. So I called you right after. I was like, oh, she did it. She just went ahead and did it. Yeah. So you spoke to her, and she gave you my number, and then gave me your number, and I called him. In my head, I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be a disaster. Let me just call him so I can tell her that I called him and spoke to him. The reason I actually went through with it, because I couldn't find a cinematographer by myself. I didn't have that connection at the time. So I was like, I just have to go with what she's bringing to the table. Yeah. So I called him.
So when Nina actually called me, because I was so busy that week, I thought I was talking to the same person.
Because our names are similar. Our names sound similar.
Yes. So I actually thought I was talking to the same person. I didn't know I was talking to you.
You were speaking to me. Yeah. So basically, you speak to her. She says, my partner's going to call you back. And
it did not make sense.
You,
It did.
So you're like, oh, so she's calling me back instead of her business partner. You were so dumb.
Listen, it did not even listen to
even
it.
I told you, I was
that
like,
does not make sense.
I told you, I was like, hi, so you just spoke to my business partner.
Yeah.
I said her name. And I'm calling you because we have a project.
Yeah.
Can we set up a meeting?
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, well, it's December, it's busy. I've got 2 dates. We can do either the 24th or the 27th. So here's the thing. So I'm on the phone with this guy. First of all, I am so damn impressed because he's speaking so well.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't have the Congolese accent that I was dreading. Nothing wrong with the Congolese accent, but if you're looking for someone in the professional, you know, something would come across. It was like, okay, they don't sound professional. It's not about the accent. It's not about the accent. It's just there was something in that line.
I think the way you said it, that may become biased, but I think the way I came across during our conversation.
The conversation, yes, you know, he spoke so professionally and so eloquently.
Because Nina, she loved English. I mean, language is you like the way people can speak, and intelligent behind it. Like that's impressive, right? Yeah.
So and he held the conversation so well, and we spoke really well, and his voice was nice. I was like,
what's up?
Nice voice. And you know, this thing when it, okay. I'm gonna get into this. This is what Jax was. He was trying to impress a person.
Yeah? Nina.
So his phone rings. He picks up his phone and his neck is like, and then his hand goes to his chest. Yeah, what's up? So I can imagine that's exactly what you did when you picked up that phone call. Because I was there like, hi.
Oh man.
Anyways.
What's up, baby? How you doing?
That's not what you said.
I know.
Because I wasn't your baby then.
Nah. I said, what's up? No, I actually didn't say what's up.
You didn't say what's up. You went to see and you went,
how may I help you?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something along those lines.
You know what I mean?
But anyways, so we went to the phone call and we decided to meet on the 24th.
Yeah.
And
that's the only day I could have actually.
No, you could have done, you know, you said
no,
the 24th
I wanted to
or the
further.
27th.
Yeah, but you chose the
I was like,
earliest.
27 is too far. I like this guy's voice. I want to see him face to face. I'm kidding.
Nah, basically, you guys had deadlines for your project, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So
I wanted to get it done
quicker, so she picked the
24th,
the earliest
date. Yeah. And so we went to this meeting.
Guys, I got lost.
Yeah.
At Stratford, Westfield. I did not get lost because I did not know the way. Because she just says Westfield.
I said Westfield. I did say Stratford.
Shut up. Westfield's big, by the way. Westfield's big, by the way. So I called the girl. Say it was what?
Actually, you didn't call me. I called your ass.
Okay, cool, but you called me.
We decided to meet at 1 o'clock.
I stand corrected.
We decided to meet at 1 o'clock. So at 12:30, I was already there in a cafe.
Yeah.
I was waiting. So I checked with him. I called him. I was like, you know, I'm already here half an hour, you know, waiting for. He's like, yeah. She's like, she. That's me. He was like,
she.
He's like, yeah. I'm on my way. I'll be there in about 10 minutes. All right. 10 to 1. I call him. I'm like, you know, you said you'll be here in 10 minutes. It's been 20 minutes. Even though it's not 1 o'clock yet.
But I was not late though. I was not late.
Let me get into it.
Get into that.
So I called this guy at 10 to 1.
Yeah.
And he's like, when you said Westfield, you meant Stratford, right?
She thought I was meant the west one, like the Wembley. Or is it Wembley? Or
the one in Shepherd's Bush.
Shepherd's Bush.
Yeah.
She would start panicking.
I was like, oh my God, you idiot. Literally.
She didn't even know me then. And she talked about being professional. I'm like, wait a minute.
I was like, Zoba,
I loved it. I loved it. Because one thing about our culture, we show love by so-called
insulting people.
Insulting.
That's how I show love.
That's how we do. That's what we do, Congolese. That's where we're from, Congolese. We're Congo. We're from, what?
That's where we're from, Congolese.
I just straight it on. Anyways, we are Congolese. We're from Congo, RDC. So basically what we do is... DRC. That's French. RDC is French. English. Pardon my French, people. Pardon my French. So
I insulted him on the phone. I was like,
wait a minute.
Like,
I'm trying to be professional, so now look what she tried to bring on the table and stuff.
I was like, you damn idiot. I hope you know. Are you like you so stupid? Are you in White City? I hope you know in White City.
Chill out, girl.
He's like, no, I'm in Stratford.
But
I'm like, well,
where are you? Inside or outside?
Yeah, I'm like, come to Marks and Spencer. There's a cafe there, and I'll meet you outside. And And by the time he showed up to the cafe, it was like 5 past.
So, we're
Where
back.
were we?
Excusez-moi. That was my telephone. Yeah, go on. Mon téléphone.
Mon portable.
Even French, I'm struggling. What's going on today? Today, go say, I might as well sort myself. Today, you mean today?
Today? Struggle every single damn day.
I might as well sort myself before you clack modum.
Let's not even talk about French. But anywho, where were we?
So guys, as she directed me where to go.
So he shows up at the cafe at like 1:05. So he was
Wait. It was actually 1 o'clock.
By the time we sat down, what time was it?
Because you hugged me, that's why. So that was 5 minutes.
They hugged you in the last 5 minutes. What are you implying?
Talk about hug, by the way.
Hugging.
Me being professional, us coming in, us stepping in and the feel like that. All I heard.
Oh my
she
God,
was like this.
you're not gonna do me like that. You won't.
Guys, she was like this. First of all, as a professional, I'm like, I'm confused.
You're such an idiot.
I'm so confused. But let me not be rude, okay? Let me not be rude. I'm like, okay, cool.
Oh, wow.
That's why it took 5 minutes because I was confused.
All right, let me tell my side, okay? Because that is total bullshit.
Hey, that's my side story.
Oh, wow, I'm crying.
Oh, man.
And my scarf is gone. Look at this, Jackson. It's okay. I don't mind. It's just my hair. Which needs to be done, by the way, because I'm looking at... Whew. Where were we?
Where were we before the
hug.
hair revealed?
Reveal! I'm not sure. I wear my hair up.
It's a boy! Oh my days.
Are you done?
Sorry guys, this is just how we are.
Alright, so the hug.
Yeah.
So, after I've done insulting this guy on the phone.
Better say it properly, my friend. Better say it properly as it went. Sorry. Continue.
Anywho. Done insulting him on the phone, which I did, and I'm proud to say that I insulted his ass because he deserved it. Yeah, so he shows up. I'm outside. I'm like, okay, come outside and I'll guide you. I mean, come to Marks and Spencer and I'll guide you. So I come out of the cafe, and I see him. I've never met this guy in my life. I've never seen a picture of him. I've never seen a picture of him. I've seen his work, but never seen. I don't know what he looks like.
Because my picture was not on.
You didn't have his picture on social media at the time. So this guy is coming up. I knew directly that it was him. At the time, like, he's like on the phone, and I was on the phone. Yeah, Max and Spencer come straight, and I already knew that was him. So he's walking thing as a baka. If you Congolese, you know what I mean. As a baka, full on baka, whatever that is. Like, he's there, walking like, with shoulder
pride, you get
and
me?
all that. And I'm like, yep, there's the Congolese person walking up. And I hung up the phone, hangs the phone, puts his phone in his pocket. I put mine, I had mine. And as he gets closer, suddenly we hug. Like,
wait.
We hugged.
No, she hugged me in my defense.
I could also say you hugged my ass.
I didn't call the people to ask for CCTV on that specific day. You were clackle. I was like, wait.
I don't hug people like that.
I
don't hug people like that. I'm not a hug. I'm a hugger.
She's not even a hugger.
No, I actually am.
She's a hugger when
I'm comfortable with the person. Like, I'm very touchy-feely. Like, my hands. I like to touch people, but I have to be comfortable with you.
She has to be comfortable.
Otherwise, I don't like people touching me. Like, for me, touch is very personal.
She hates it.
Touch is very personal to me. So if you're touching me, we have to have an intimate relationship.
Yeah.
And I don't know. This guy walks up and immediately is like hugs, and I was like, okay, cool. We hugged. I didn't think about it at that moment. It's like afterwards when we was like, we.
As we.
We just hugged. We hugged the first time.
Usually when I go to me, this is what I do.
It's handshake.
Oh, hello, how you doing? That's it.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait.
It was
both
like
of us we were talking, both like click. Wait.
Did we hug
you
the
just
first
hug?
time? Yeah, it was weird. But yeah, so we hugged. We went to the restaurant. We sat down. So I ordered 2 teas. One for me. It was December. It was cold, so I ordered this guy a cup of tea. Before even he got there, I was like, "Do you want something to drink?"
Something, yeah.
He's like, "Nah, it's cool. I'll order something when I'm there." I was like, "Okay." I ordered him a cup of tea, some English breakfast tea. Put it there. I drank mine. This guy comes in, sits on his chair. The tea stares at him until we leave.
The tea looked at me, said, "Are you gonna have me?" I said, I don't drink tea. I don't know why she ordered." This was going on in my mind. We were having a conversation with tea. The tea, "What's up, bro? Are you gonna have what? You pay for me and gonna have me?" I said,
"You didn't pay for it."
Okay, no, she paid for me. You're not gonna have me. I said, "Wait, I'm not gonna have you because I did not ask for you. So she better drink your ass or you're gonna stay there all day until I leave." When I say something, I meant it. You know what I mean? The tea was like, "Oh shit." That's what happened. True story.
What's that?
Scout's owner.
Scout's owner. Yeah. So he didn't drink the tea.
Nope.
And I asked him that thing's gonna cool. Yeah, don't worry about it. Twice I asked him, "You gonna drink the tea?" He's like, yeah, don't worry about it.
So wait, what you been following about it? I didn't ask you to buy the tea.
You could have just told me, "Girl, I'm not gonna drink the tea because I don't drink tea."
So guys, during our meeting, we spoke about the project for literally 10 minutes.
Discussing business.
One of the reasons being was, one, they couldn't afford me. The budget was too low for me. And I did not flipping like the script.
You're still willing to work with it though?
No. I said to them, if you top up their price, go back and speak to your business partner. If you're willing to adjust your amounts, I'll think about
That's
it.
Exactly. You're willing to work with the screenplay.
I did not say yes or no, but
he was willing.
Falanga, which is money. Falanga is Angolan, Portuguese, by the way.
I am shocked right now. Where did you get that word from?
I told you love languages. Anyway, I say once you get the Falangas right.
All right. You can say money now.
No way.
This is what he said. I will work with you.
Wait, so you don't believe what I said?
I will work with you.
You don't believe what I said?
I will work
Confirm
with...
that first.
Oh, body boy,
Confirmez that. Confirmez
no confirmation.
to le kate, man.
So he was saying, "I'm willing to work with the screenplay if you add more money into the production."
Yeah.
So he was willing
to work. And then
we
were able to adjust your stinky ass.
You didn't say anything about adjusting the screenplay.
Your crappy ass screenplay.
He didn't say anything about adjusting the
No,
screenplay.
but I did mention it. Your screenplay, one, is rubbish. Two, you left the audience just hanging.
Okay, anyway.
Unfinished business.
It was willing to work with the screenplay if we added more money to it.
With condition. Yeah, right, man. Flipping hell, mate.
Condition was money, so...
It's not a bad thing, right?
So I went home and...
No. Let's not fast forward.
Oh, shit.
During that meeting, we spoke
business
10 minutes. Then we spent our 3 hours speaking about our culture, politics, our partners at the time.
Yeah.
We spoke about brothers. We spoke about food. Because that time
we spoke about hair.
Yeah, we talked about
going
hair,
back to our
roots.
Looking at hair. It's funny because we spoke about locking, but you did it before me.
Because then my hair was shaped nice, you know.
Yes, you had the shape.
It wasn't like
this dude had the actual shape up to meet me.
Well, it was for you, because I was a busy day.
It was for me.
That's dreaming, but it was not for her. But
he had a nice shape up,
we spoke about black relationships. We spoke about so many things.
We spoke about international relationships. We talked about everything, really.
It was like
there was a huge amount of information that we shared right there, and we hadn't even known each
other.
It's like we just clicked.
Don't do that, kids.
If you meet somebody, you feel like exposing yourself, don't
do it.
You might end up with them.
You might end up being like this.
Anyway,
yeah. So we departed.
Yes. So there was 3 hours of conversation of just clicking. It was like, oh my god, I think the same. I feel the same way. It was really nice. We had a really nice conversation.
That was nice.
And okay, that would come in a different part. I was gonna say what cemented our friendship.
Step by step, my friend. Step by step.
Anyways, what's that?
Nothing. just highlight the point is, this relationship is very abusive. And that's what you asked. Yeah, you asked me.
You or something.
You should have asked.
You said this one seriously as well. Wow. Okay. So we went home. I went home. Yeah, we went home. I was like, I want to meet this guy again. We had a nice conversation, and he was like, I would like to have this kind of conversation again. It was nice to meet someone that, that understood a lot of things that I was going through at the time. We had a very similar mindset, and we saw a lot of things at the time, especially when it came to, returning to our roots, talking about Africa and spirituality and stuff like that. So when I went home, spoke to my business partner, she was like, we ain't got no more money to add on that, girl. So our budget remained low. So I texted him, I'm like, I'm sorry, but we can't add any more money to the budget. He was like, he didn't even text back. He read it, he left me on red.
Because I knew that was gonna happen. I already knew the answer.
He left me on red.
Yep.
So that was the 24th. 25th, I'm like, all right, it's Christmas. I'll let him, and he spent Christmas. The 26th is like, I was like, okay, hello. Text him. I was like, hello. Did you see my text? Are you airing me or something? I was like, did you read the text? I mean, obviously you read it. But then he replies, he's like, oh yeah, sorry, I don't think I can, work with that budget. It's too low for me. I'm like, cool. You should have said that. You should have.
I was busy, man, and I knew that's gonna happen anyway. So.
And then reply.
Reply to what? Nonsense. Nonsense.
You're nonsense.
What's this?
Nonsense. I don't know. Why you?
Move, my friend. Move your length with your hand, though. Yeah, well, yeah. Go ahead.
So he's like, no, I'm sorry. The budget is too low for me. I can't work with that. I'm like, cool. But then he texts me. He's like, however, even if we can't work together in this project, we should remain in touch. Yeah. So we can, you're a writer and I'm a director, and we can collaborate in different projects. I'm like, see, now we're getting somewhere. All you had to do was reply to my damn text. So January comes and he messages me. He's like, I've got this project with a friend of mine, and we're looking for a director. Would you like to jump on board? I'm like,
multiple projects.
So yeah, it was like, I want to jump on board first as a writer, and so you can tweak the screenplay because it's already written it, but I want you to kind of edit the screenplay, and then you can come on board also as a director.
Yeah.
I was like, fantastic. So we start talking then. And I think we end up talking about how I used to edit as well, how I did editing in college. And then I told you how
you want to go back to it.
I would like to go back to editing. Yeah. He's like, whoa, why don't you come to my studio? Yeah. We can start. I can start kind of like refreshing your mind with editing. And I went to the studio, and that was when our friendship was like
that was when we actually clicked. Yeah. We realized
I was like, I met my person.
Like I met someone that you don't usually meet every day from our part. I met like, whoa, she's intelligent, she's good looking, she have a good heart, and we share things that I don't normally talk to anyone. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that day we shared a lot of personal things. Yeah. It was so funny because I went there to edit for you to help me edit, and it's like I even remember we worked. You were editing a wedding at the time.
I was editing a few projects because I was in studio for.
But what we worked on at the time.
Yeah, but
we worked on the wedding video that we were editing, and after that we just chilled, and he challenged me on a dance battle because he thought I couldn't dance.
If you're Congolese, you know about how we take pride dancing and stuff, you know what I mean? I'm like, wait, you have not been around Congolese people, so therefore
I actually hadn't.
So therefore to me, your Mzungu means your Mundele means you're white. So I have to go to 3 languages.
It's actually Muzungu, not Mzungu.
So Mundele means you're
white, basically.
You're white, basically, because you have not been around that. So basically, you go so babe around being a whiteness.
So babes
around, let me. No.
We added some spice.
No, but I have to add some seasoning back to it and laugh again.
Be seasoned to me. Yes. Okay, done.
She was dry. Basically, she was dry. When it comes to Congolese culture, she was dry. But that's me making an assumption because she actually wasn't. She danced where her son danced from the beginning
I know all the steps.
to the end
See,
and
this thing,
all the steps.
Yeah. So I hadn't been around Congolese people for a very long time, so I wasn't that much into the culture.
Yeah.
However, I did still listen to Congolese music, like
Very, not
private,
every
like,
time, but you know.
No, rarely, but I
yeah,
still
rarely.
did. Like, I knew, especially Fally people. I've always been a big fan of Fally, so I was into that. And of course, there are a lot of Congolese musicians that I know now, thanks to you. Even not just Congolese, like African musicians and singers
musicians.
like that. I'm aware of now because of you and stuff like that. But whatever. Yes. So he challenged me to a dance battle, and he was so surprised. So surprised? What is that? He was so surprised to see me actually dancing, and I told him, play this song. I'll show you.
She even danced better than me on that. Okay, the particular song.
That particular song, and it's where I sung "Helicopter."
Yeah,
"Helicopter." I know that song and the dance from beginning to end. Because when it came out, I was like 8 to 7 years old, and somehow I know the dance moves.
Just remember the steps and stuff.
I know all the steps, and that and Fally Ipupa's bicarbonate as well. I know the steps from beginning to end, and he was like,
just do something in there.
It was like, I underestimated you. So, and something also happened. I opened up to you about something very personal. I don't share with people, with a lot of people. Actually, very, like, I can count people in my hand that know about that experience. And I told him about it, and he just go, and then literally a minute later, this dude made a joke about it. And I laughed till I cried. I was like, I have never told this to anyone ever, and that person made a joke about that.
It was something very serious.
It was very serious. It was something very serious and personal, and very it's a sensitive subject.
Very sensitive.
So I told this guy about it, and he laughs. He makes a joke about it. I was like,
people forget though. People forget. Even in a hard time or in a hard topic, you can still have
people don't
a
want
laugh.
pity. Exactly.
You know what I'm
think
saying?
people
because
think when you tell them something awful about you, the first reaction is, "Oh, I'm so sorry," about that. Sometimes that's not what we want.
For that,
it's like,
but
there's time for that. But sometimes it's just like, hey, shit happens. It's life. We move on.
Get on.
Accept it and move on. And he made a joke about it, and I was so shocked. I was like, I can't believe you made a joke about that. And I just laughed until I cried. And I was like,
that was good. That was
I met my person.
Icebreaker. That was an icebreaker.
That was such a good icebreaker. Yeah. I was like, I met my person. And that was it.
It clicked.
And then we started to talk every other day. We started to, work together. I mean, we have meetings every week about the project we had.
We was very serious about it. We were meeting every week for about just before the corona.
And then we work on it, even like when we didn't have a face-to-face meeting, we'd do a meeting online, like where me and Shay would be writing online. It was a good project. We put on ads for actors, and then COVID said, "Hi there."
As we actually send out the ads, COVID just, hello there.
I was like, sorry dudes, I don't think you're gonna be doing these films anytime soon. I don't know why I put that voice on, but COVID happened. And so we had to basically cancel everything and shelve them. And so then we stopped meeting.
So we stopped meeting up, and then we carry on living our own lives. Then let them we know we're both struggling behind closed doors. She was going through things, I was going through things, but then something major happened. George Floyd's.
The George Floyd thing happened. And it wasn't the George Floyd thing that affected me personally, but it was the aftermath of what happened with George Floyd.
When people start attacking, when black people start to get attacked. Is it Mexican? In America,
Latino
really?
Mexicans. Latino people start attacking black people in America for no reason. And I think on the day we're supposed to go protesting in central London.
So we plan to go protesting. The day that, and then
my brother actually was against it. My brother's like, "Oh, don't go to the day." He told me all this, like, he wasn't happy with me going to the protest. I was like, I'll go anyways. However, that morning I saw a video of black couple that was stopped on traffic lights. They found themselves in a Latino neighborhood. And then they got stopped in the traffic lights because they were black. They pulled out the car. The woman was pregnant, and they were getting beaten up, and and that really shocked me. I was like,
Nina.
what the hell is happening? So two things happened in that moment. One, later on after I watched the video, I had a panic attack.
Yeah.
And the aftermath of that was that I developed agoraphobia. If you don't know what agoraphobia is when someone develops a fear of being
going outside,
or basically just a fear that something terrible is going to happen to you and you won't be able to get out of it. Like a bad situation will happen to you and you won't be able to kind of like save yourself, Yeah. So I stopped going outside. Basically, every time I try to go outside, like my anxiety will be off the top, and I'll be having anxiety attacks and panic attacks, and I stayed in my room.
Yeah. So
but that day, and I told Jax, I didn't want to go to the protest anymore. I didn't tell you that I had a panic attack.
No, but I said, okay, cool. I'm not. You said, okay, what do you think? I said, let's not go. Let's not just go because this is happening.
Yeah.
But you know what?
No, but I didn't tell you that I had a panic attack though.
Yeah, but I
just told you that I didn't feel right.
Didn't feel right.
Yeah, like I didn't want to go anymore.
And also, because I've been protesting before, I thought, you know what? Because I've been there before, and then the thing's still happening. I think we can make changes other places. We can still influence.
You don't have to go.
We don't have to really have to go. So okay, because we already planned to meet up, so we might as well meet up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, I got some food.
So basically, I go, you know what? Because it has been a stressful week.
Yeah.
I got some food. I drove to your house.
Yeah. Drove to my house, and I was this by the door. I was like, it's coming.
I didn't know.
That's actually when I realized, because I didn't know that I had developed the fear of going outside until he was coming to pick me up. So when I was stepping out the door, suddenly I had this fear that just went, like, I literally froze when I was about to open the door. Suddenly I was like, what if something bad happened? I was thinking I was gonna get hit by a car. I was thinking someone was gonna walk past me and whack me with something. I was like, all these things started going into my head. I was like, oh my God, I can't go outside.
So, baby. So it's like when these things are happening, and we see, example, in this situation, black people getting killed, and black children killing each other, it affects us. Like, it does affect black people. It might also affect other races, but this is because it's coming from home. It affects us to a deeper level than no one else will understand. Do you understand? Go on, sorry.
One thing that happened during that time, though, just because afterwards I had to get off social media because there was a lot of things happening that made the situation worse. But one thing I would applaud, especially black people that had platforms at the time, is how much they emphasize on working on your mental health, because a lot of people got affected.
Yes.
A lot of people got affected. One, you're seeing black people getting killed on social media. Two, the pandemic. You're staying at home, you're not seeing anybody, you're not seeing your friends, you're not seeing your family, you're not working. All that played a part. And unfortunately, I was one of those people, but I didn't really have people to share this with. So it was like internalized. Everything, I was feeling everything by myself in my room. It was happening in my head. And so that day when we got to the car, when I actually got into the car with you, you want to tell how I was reacting to that day?
No, for sure.
What's the word?
So basically,
I was paranoid.
So basically, something happened, and I'll be like,
I was so paranoid.
I feel like I tell her, listen, are you okay? Like, I'm in a car with you now. Like, listen, I feel like powerless because, like, well, you don't trust me, but for her to be in a car,
even honestly, you don't know. I'm like, the fact that I'm here in the car with you and I really don't know you that well.
That means I trust you.
That means I trust you.
So, but I didn't know. Obviously,
there was other things happening at the time. Like, I was just fresh on a new agoraphobia, and I was having this
and she still not sure she was having that time. I didn't tell
you, and I was so paranoid. It was like every movement that was happening around the car, I was reacting to it, and my heart kept going like something bad was gonna happen. And after that, we dropped me home. No,
we drove to a forest, but what we done, we walking. We come out of the car. We're just walking from the nature.
Yeah, walking
because
nature.
I believe something about nature just helps people. Yeah. So, and then after that, I drop you home. So and
then you're like, why don't we do this more often?
Yeah,
so
Allah,
maybe once a month. And also, he was like, because he asked me if I could drive. I'm like, no, so I'll teach you how to drive. So the idea was we'll meet once a month, and he would teach me how to drive.
Yeah.
And so once a month, I started to look forward. I think sometimes we even did it more than once a month.
Probably that, but the maximum was twice.
Yeah, the max. Sometimes we literally do like.
But once a month was regular.
Yeah, once we kept to do like, and then sometimes we do like twice a month, something like that. And we'd meet. We'd go for drives, and every day I was like, I'm about to get out of the house and get to the car. I'll be like, just look at him. I'll fix my eyes on him so I can just like walk to the car, and then I'll just get to the car, get into the car, because I was terrified of being outside.
And because during those moments, I was going through so many things, Rob, which I wasn't able to share with anyone. And then, so what will happen, we'll get in the car, we'll go for a drive, I'll fall asleep.
Yeah.
Literally.
And I was shocked. I was like, I'm sorry. So this guy calls me. We're going to meet up. We're going to go for a drive. We get into the car. We parked somewhere and he falls asleep. I was like, twice I'd wake. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Why are you sleeping? Am I that boring?
His eyes was always red.
His eyes were red. And he looked so tired all the time. And then he'll be like, oh, no, I'm cool, yeah. And then he's going to wake up. And then keep it. I'm like, okay, I'm going to let him sleep. Instead of waking him up, because obviously you wake up, you're like, no, it's cool, we talk. And then, we continue laughing. Then I was like, okay, obviously he's not sharing everything. So I start to let him sleep. We'll meet, he'll fall asleep. I'm like, enjoy yourself.
So the time when she start actually letting me sleep, that's the time I should start sharing.
Actually, I remember the first night I let you sleep. So he picked me up at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
We drove and then we parked somewhere. She started playing Congolese music and then he falls asleep. I'm like, all right, cool. So by the time he was falling asleep, that was like 9:30. I let him sleep. And then he woke up at literally 1 in the morning. I was still in the car. So 1 in the morning, I was there listening to music. So it's like 1:30, he wakes up. He's like, oh, what time is it? I'm like, it's 1. Good morning. I'm like, you okay? He's like, yeah. Man, then he just starts to vomit. I was like, oh shit. He had a verbal diarrhea.
Basically, I started talking.
Yeah, verbal diarrhea. He basically started to talk about, because I think that sleep helped you, and
it wasn't the sleep, because it wasn't not just that sleep. It was also the feeling comfortable and free, and feeling home and feeling stuff that I felt for a long time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So he woke up and just talked about how he was struggling personally, emotionally, mentally, and physically at the time, because he had just gone vegan as well.
Yeah.
And
I had health issues that time as well.
Yeah. So he shared a little bit, and then I kept letting him sleep. Every time we meet, I let him sleep. And then every single time there was more verbal diarrhea. I was like,
but then she started sharing.
Then I started sharing. I was like, I didn't share my side of struggle because he shared his. It's just because I shared because it felt comfortable. You know what I'm saying? If he feels comfortable enough to share his pain or his struggle, then I felt in a safe environment, It felt safe for me to share too. And I was like, okay, why am I holding on if I can actually open up too? And I shared my stuff too. And I told him that what I was going through at the time, like the panic attacks. And at the time I was seeing a therapist. I don't know why I said a therapist. I was seeing a therapist at the time.
Yeah.
And I told you that I was seeing someone to help me with my anxieties and my panic attacks and the agoraphobia. And yeah.
So basically,
the funny thing is, nobody in my family knew what I was going through.
Even your partner?
No one. Not even my partner at the time. I think my partner knew about the therapist. I think I told him that I was sick. Because he knew about the anxiety attacks. At the time I was having full-on panic attacks too. He knew I was telling him I was feeling anxious and I was seeing someone for it. And so I told him exactly what's going to, like, I'm having panic attacks and I have agoraphobia and I'm seeing someone who's helping me through it. And nobody in my family knew. No my mom, no my dad, no my brothers. Nobody knew what I was going through. And he was like, one of my friends also knew. There was one of my girlfriends. She knew. I don't think she knew everything, like the whole shebang. But she knew better than a lot of people in my life knew at the time. And then Jackson came along and he knew absolutely everything. There was nothing that I did not tell him about what I was going through at the time. Literally, he knew absolutely everything. And
so basically we start actually looking forward. So we start relying on each other.
Those meetings,
of those meetings, like basically that once a month was actually like a medicine for all 30 days or 28
it was like,
days.
It's like, I'll meet you. Jackson was like, I'll be there at 7 o'clock.
So this girl,
at 6:30, I was like,
6:30.
You coming yet? 6 o'clock.
Without
I'm like,
failed.
7 o'clock without fail. I called him just to make sure he was coming.
But the good thing is, I'm so happy we're very consistent.
We were consistent with it. You were, because you showed up every single time.
Yeah, I'm very happy because I think we needed it. We needed it. We came in the right time. I don't know where I would be without those meetings. And mentally, everything really, that was very important. But something nearly
broke up that friendship.
Something nearly broke. So basically, guys, as you know, we love music, right? We had some wine that time. We had some wine.
Don't worry, you had a glass, and then we chilled in the car. It didn't drive right afterwards.
No. We had some wine, a glass of wine. Basically, you actually had more because I was driving. I said I was driving. Yeah. So basically, we start dancing. If you know rumba, I said, wait.
No, you asked me. What's your favorite Congolese song?
Yes.
And I told you it was Effervescent by, that Fally and Kofi. Oh my God. The way I love that song is mad.
Okay, carry on.
So, you got a problem with how I love that song?
No, I love that song too.
Okay.
But you're saying it the way like, that's just your song.
It's
that's my song too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I told you that song.
No, you did not.
I showed you that song. Anyways, let's move on.
Let's move on.
So, I told him Effervescent, and he's like, alright. He played it. And it's the kind of song that you dance rumba, Is I played it. It's
sometimes
like,
you dance together.
Yeah, he's like, I play it, like dance with me. I was like, okay. So we started to dance, and by the end of the song, my friend here had a pleasant surprise for me.
Told them.
No, you say it.
I had erection.
You had an erection, I was so disappointed. I was like,
I was disappointed myself because we are such a good friendship.
Yeah.
We did not want to mess it up, and plus we had
we're partners at the time, and
so
I was so disappointed. I was like, I didn't say anything about it. In my head, I was just going.
She kept it quiet. I thought, she didn't know, but I'll tell myself, why you have to do your boy like that? Why you gotta try to mess up what I have? Talking to my mom, I was like, why, man?
Anita, I didn't know. It's funny.
I thought she didn't know.
Yeah, but I noticed.
I was being myself about it. I said, damn, she gonna.
Hope she didn't notice, but I did.
Because we're both serious people, so when we don't like something, we cut it off.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, she's definitely gonna cut this off, man. But
and I wanted to. So I was so disappointed. And in my head, I was thinking, what the hell? So I met a friend, someone that I'm actually comfortable with, someone I can actually share everything with, and I respect him so much, especially the fact that we are both in relationships right now. I respect his partner, I respect him, and I respect my partner enough for me to not be going around doing this bullshit. Yeah. And this is how he's going to react. I was like, I'm cutting this off, because I was like, I can't have this. I can't have this friendship turn into something else. But I went home and I was like, we have such a good friendship. I don't care how he feels. If he feels like that, that's on him. I am benefiting from this relationship, from this friendship. I'm benefiting from it because I've got someone to share my, my struggle with, and actually, I looked forward to those meetings. So. I don't care how he feels. He can feel whatever he feels. He can have as many erections as he wants. That's on him. So I continued to meet him. We continued to meet, and there was no conversation about it until
I brought her up.
And
but she still acted like she didn't know what happened.
No.
Well, yeah, she did.
Wait. You're talking about something else. You're talking about, remember that one of the day when you chopped me and then you gave me a kiss in the cheek?
Oh, yeah, I'm talking about that.
Yeah, you kissed my cheek. Yeah. That's something else. That was something else, yeah. Yeah, basically, this guy got me a saying goodbye and he hugged me and gave me a kiss in the cheek and I was like, don't get carried away. And I was like, alright, sorry, we're not that kind of friends.
No. So basically,
but yeah, anyways, we're talking about the erection. And I kept seeing him anyway. I was like, if he feels like that, I don't care.
That's on him, boo-boo. That's on him, boo-boo. Yeah.
However, thankfully, I didn't cut him off. We continued our friendship and what came after that. And here we are.
Basically, we carry on our
friendship remained intact.
Films, I became a mentor.
Yeah, he started to mentor me on filming. So every time, oh my God, let's talk about how you failed to pay me. So this guy will have shoots and he would take me on the set. I'll assist him. I'll be an assistant director, assist him on the set. And we went on this shoot where he was supposed to pay me. I am telling you, to this day, my mentor has never paid
on
me.
Dates.
Yeah, that happened like a year later.
Guys, I actually forgot to pay her.
Actually, I remember the first time. A week went past and I asked him, did we get paid? He said, yeah.
No. They took time.
I thought he said they didn't pay me. Yeah, as soon as they pay me, I'll send you your payment. I'm like, cool. I asked him twice, they didn't pay me yet. And I forgot to ask.
I forgot about it as well.
So he got paid, he forgot that he had somebody to pay too.
Good money too, guys. Good money
too.
Don't
say that because that's going to break my heart.
Hey.
You still need to pay me. Forget what we have now. You still need to pay me for that.
But then after I pay you, it's going to go to the same bank account we use. So
still. It doesn't matter. I still need to see that money that is coming from you.
So you only need to see it?
I need to see it.
I'm on crash point today.
You need to go. Actually, you don't need to call me, baby. You can call me Nina like you used to call at the time.
I'll send you an invoice as well.
I need an invoice. So, remember that shit we did? This is the money. And I'm going like, oh, thank you. And I'm going to put into the account.
We're going to eat. So that's cool. We're going to do it today. I
just need to see that money come to my account.
So I'll call my manager, Nina. Do a invoice
call my manager. Call me. Sort it out.
I'm gonna do the invoice, send it to yourself, and then we're good to go.
That's exactly what needs to be done.
Guys, thank you for tuning in. That's our story. If you do have a story, please do share with us. We can share an email which someone needs to make. Then email it if you want to keep it anonymous. Let us know.
So that is the story of how we met.
Mm-hmm.
And one day we will talk about how we ended up becoming a romantic couple.
No, one day. It will be our next episode on the stories. Because remember,
stories.
We're doing stories and trailers and what else we do?
Reaction.
And bloggers.
Reaction and blogging.
So on the stories, guys, let's not get confused. We have stories, bloggers, and reactions.
Stories, blogs, and reactions.
Mm-hmm.
You said bloggers.
Blogs. Okay. Alright, guys, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
Please do subscribe and support our channel as we're planning to grow and we're also planning to build a community.
Yes.
And also we're planning to share some love with you guys. Because this is not when we don't like sharing actually, but this is actually a new journey we are taking, right? Mm-hmm. We're very private people, but we will share some stuff, we will keep some stuff for us, for our relationship to grow. Because we need that separation. Parce que. Guys, thank you. Appreciate you.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And peace. You didn't say it.
I done the reaction.
No, you're supposed to say it.
And
do it again.
Peace.
That's it. Your voice adds some pipi.